welcome back to my channel. Today's video I wanted to share with you a makeup tutorial using the Violet Voss Laura Lee palette. I've been loving this palette. It's really gorgeous. One of my favorite shades that I did not use in this palette, which I wish I would have, is this 1998 shade. Look how gorgeous this is. If you don't have this palette, then it is okay, because I did want to do a more versatile look that you can get the similar colors from other palettes. They're not crazy crazy colors like the 1998 color that you maybe want to find in another palette. So I stuck with a little more neutrals this tutorial, but if you'd like to see other tutorials using this palette, make sure you let me know in the comments down below. Also let me know in the comments down below what other tutorial or palettes you would like me to use in a tutorial, or what other looks you would like. But anyways, I hope you enjoy this makeup look. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe for more beauty videos. I put up new ones every week. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's just get right into it. So for foundation, I'm actually going to mix Clinique's Even Better makeup so that it matches my tan, because I did put my tan on last night so that none of you could say how my face doesn't match. Anyway, so I'm mixing Clinique's and Makeup Forever's HD. Using Sedona Lace brush, I'm going to mix the two. Put it on the face. And blend it all in. I really like the Clinique foundation because it has SPF, but then I also like the Makeup Forever right now because I have a little bit of dry areas. Tomorrow it will be oily, today it will be dry, so hot dog, diggity dog. My daughter's watching that Mickey Mouse. And then using this Clinique, just the Clinique foundation, I'm going to put a little on my hand. Oh, that was a lot. Dang it. That's what I hate about the squeeze tubes. And I'm just going to dot this around my forehead. If you have a darker foundation, which sometimes when I buy foundation, I don't realize I'm buying one that's too dark, especially if it's a new kind. And I thought this one was going to work, but it's actually really dark, so I can't use it on its own. So I'm just going to use it as a contour and apply it on my cheeks, or where I apply my contour. This will give you a nice natural contour. Apply it on my jawline. This is a really great way if you just want an easy kind of contour and not have to use any bronzer, especially when it's warm out. This is just easier for me. Sometimes I don't even go in with bronzer when I do this. Just blend it out like I would. I apply it with a brush. I want to just make sure it's real blended. Just pat it on instead of kind of buff it in, because I don't want it to really blend too much in with the other, because then it will get kind of lost. I don't know where I got glitter in my eye. It's only on this eye. It's weird. And now, using my Lorac eye primer, I'm going to prime my eyes. Oh! So you see all my pores.
Just kidding. I wasn't. Just kidding.
Okay. Using Mama Bird right there. I'm going to use a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to blend that into the crease, and I'm going to bring it upwards. That's why I'm kind of using a fluffy brush, because it's going to go above the crease as well. It'll be a nice transition color for the crease color. Then once it's blended back and forth, the color's built up to the color you wanted, and you don't have to use the Laura Lee palette, just have a similar color, a nice orangey color. Then I'm going to go into this color right here. That one is called Ragmuffin, and then I'm going to use more of a precise crease color, and I'm just going to put this just in the crease. just a little bit darker of a color. And you could skip this step if you don't have hooded eyelids, but I have hooded eyelids and I tried it without it and I just hated the way it looks. I need a kind of a defined crease, just a little bit, so I'm just going to blend this again back and forth, building up the color a little bit. It's okay if it gets a little messy onto the eyelids because we're going to clean that up. It's forgiving. See, look at that. Look how messy it looks. I promise it's going to look good.
Sexy! Come on.
Using Maybelline Color Tattoo in Nude Pink, I'm going to apply this to the lid, up to the crease, and you'll see that that crease color will be a little more defined. That'll be like a cut crease. This brush is a little dirty, so it's going a little too high. Using a little bit of a darker, or a little bit of a pointier brush, I'm going to go back into that ragamuffin color and just clean up anything if that little lid color went on too on accident. Do you see how it still makes it a little more cut of a crease? Then using a fluffy brush, I'm just going to blend the top just a little bit, and using this Larlie color. So probably one of my favorite colors in this palette. I'm just going to apply this in the inner corner of the lid. To about my pupil. I'm going to stop right there. And then with that same brush, I'm going to go into Sugar right there. This is a really, really gorgeous champagne color. It's a little bit lighter than Larlie little crease color, or I mean inner corner highlight. And I'm going to bring that color under the brow. And now I'm going to go in with some tape. And I'm just going to tape off the eye. Using a flat shader brush, I'm going to go into the color Britches, which is a really pretty medium deep brown. And I'm going to apply that just in the center of the eyelid. Just pat that on. And then using another fluffier brush, I'm going to go into Whiskers, which is a deep dark brown color. And I'm just going to apply that. This tape is going to kind of keep the color staying. I'm going to apply the deeper color right here at the corner. And then I'm going to go up a little with it. I want to go too high with this color. But just enough to just define that inner corner. Just kind of blend it a little. And since the tape is already on, I'm going to go in and do my winged liner. So I winged my liner and applied my lashes. Now I'm going to conceal my under eyes and clean up any messes that it made from the winged liner. I didn't really make too much of a mess since I used the... Oh, you know what I didn't do is I didn't apply any under eye eyeshadow, but I'll do that after. So wherever you want to bring lightness to your face, and then clean up anything. I did a little bit underneath. And then using my hand today in a beauty blender, just gonna blend all that sucker in. Blend, blend. Dun, 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 dun. The magic of makeup. I like to go in with my finger just right there where I need the little extra coverage, where there's like an indent. Just pat it in. You don't want to rub it because then it will just smear it and then it will be like uneven. That's kind of why you want to pat it into your skin. Then once that's blended, I'm going to apply a little shadow underneath, and I'm going to mix Alabama and Whiskers together. Yeah, it's a little reddish brown color. Let's apply a little of that underneath. It looks really pretty actually without it, but... And then, using this NYX brow pencil, it has a nude side on one side, so I'm going to apply that to my waterline. I actually just found this in my makeup drawer. Forgot I had it. Don't you love that? Ta-da! Brighten up those under eyes. I did not apply any mascara on the bottom, and I'm not sure if I will because I kind of don't want any. I'm just not sure how I feel about it. So then I'm going to bake with my pink powder. This kind of just sets your under eyes and keeps them matte. And since it is going to be very humid outside, my under eyes tend to get pretty oily. So this really helps it stay in place a little longer. And on my T-zone, because that's where I get oily too. And I get oily down there. And then I'm going to apply a tad bit of bronzer on my cheek, since I already used it. But you know what? I'm not going to apply any on my forehead because I just don't feel like it. Just kind of blend it out a little. I'm going to do the same thing. Apply a little of that baking powder underneath. While that sits, I'm going to actually tightline my eyeliner. Natural lashes. I just don't like to see the skin color underneath. It's been about 10 minutes. I'm going to blend out this powder. If you don't like a real harsh contour, then I wouldn't put it underneath, obviously, but I need to define those cheek lines, sculpt out that face. Blend that real good though, so you don't have like white powdery stuff all over your face. And then using MAC's Equilibrium blush, it's just like a brownish color. I'm just going to warm up the cheeks with that. It's a matte color, so I love that. Really liking the mattes. I'm also going to warm it up with this Small Vanity blush, just a little, to add a touch of color to it, but just like that much. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Sorry if I'm a little tired, you guys. Going crazy. It is super early. And then using my favorite highlighter, going into the Superb by MAC. This is just a nice, really champagne color. It's not crazy, but it's so gorgeous, you guys. You know what I didn't do? I didn't contour that nose. I'm trying to rush and beat this timer. So, I'm going to contour the nose just a tad bit. Make it appear a little smaller. And blend, 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 blend. I'm going to set to my face with some setting powder. Keep all this baby set. I just don't want to touch my highlight with it, because because that's the only part I don't want to flatten. And then lock that down. Lock that baby down. And then using this Urban Decay Naked Lip Gloss in Rule 34. I did apply it already, but my camera died. I'm gonna highlight this. It's really pretty. Nude color. And there you have it. I almost forgot. I'm going to apply this NYC liquid liner over the top of the lashes so that they blend. Don't open the eyes. Enjoyed. Let me know in the comments down below if you want to see other makeup tutorials. Let me know what kind of palettes or what kind of makeup you are interested in seeing, what kind of looks. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. Randomness, you guys. The last little pocket.